I forgot my headphones. Oh no. Hold on. Hold my headphones. Hold on. Happy birthday! Wait, I put on the knuckles wrap? I didn't have my headphones in. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. These are the beats. The emerald's power allows me to feel. Oh, true words have not been said. It's your B-Day. It's my B-Day. Happy B-Day. Thank you for the happy B-Day. Ooh, also, thank you, Victor 5 numbers for the follow. And thank you, Bob Merson VTuber, also for the follow. Hell yeah. Now, we shall see. Has the spark been lost? Or have I still got it? Because it's been a couple weeks. There has been stuff being worked on. Both personally and involving this thing. Yeah. You know, I should really do some, like, vocal warm-ups or something before I do this. Nah, I think we just need the fuck it we ball mentality here. Oh my god, a birthday month. I know. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna delete your message because I need you to be careful about, like... Be careful. How I... Anywho, Maimu, very important question. Indeed, very important question. I suck at this. Suck it. I don't think I can... Alright, well... Well... What's my favorite VTuber doing today? I am doing good. Lou Graham touring with Foreigner. Hold on, which one's Lou Graham? Oh! Oh, yeah. I knew he was touring. See, here's the thing. I'm trying to balance out Twitch and I'm balancing out YouTube. So it's like... It reminds me of when I was in college. Because when I was in college, I was the only person that used a Windows computer, and everybody else had MacBooks. And it's kind of like that. Twitch is like my MacBook. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Be careful. Does Bruno Mars is gay? You know what? Bruno Mars is gay. Well, from what I heard, Bruno Mars is gay is the most discussed in the media in the few years ago. Even it had happened in 2012, but some of the public's still curious about what exactly happening, and to be the reason there was a rumor that comes about his gay. What are your favorite foreigner songs? I can't think of any foreigner songs off the top of my head. Also, are you excited about the movie news that was announced at CinemaCon these years? CinemaCon these nuts? That doesn't really work that well, does it? I actually didn't see the announcements. Oh yeah, Disney had some stuff, right? Could you also pick a number 1 through 23? Oh, ooh, yeah. Hmm. 22. A lot of stuff was announced. Ooh, good. I like a lot of songs by Foreigner. If I feel like if I know the names of the songs, one might... Cold as Ice. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Hot Blooded? I didn't know they made that one. I want to know what Love Is? They did not make that one. No way. What do you mean? Oh, they totally didn't make that one. They're lying. No. What do I know about hit rock band Foreigner? See, I'm just taking a look at things right now. Actually, did they announce the new Disney movie at CinemaCon? Or actually, I'm gonna look up the CinemaCon announcements because I don't know what exactly happened there. Let's see. No, I'm sorry. I will not disable my ad blocker. I am ashamed. 22 was after the disabled God of War became my concubine. That title really scares me. That's a little... scares me, not gonna lie. Did I pick the yaoi one? It is a yaoi one. You know, I slacked off on my Chinese a little bit, but I'm trying to kind of get back into things. Honestly, it was just like a discipline thing. Here's my heart and cookie. Thank you, Mochi. Thank you so much. That's the new Transformers live action movie? There's a new G.I. Joe movie. Ooh. Oh, dang. I am... Maimu, every book in my pile is yaoi. I thought you had the occasional straight one. I thought you had the occasional head slop, bro. I'm very curious to see how the G.I. Joe movie is made. Like, obviously I know how it's gonna be made. Like, how do you approach something like that? I read all the het slop already. I can't believe you. Het slop reader. My mommy. I'm the mime, remember? I'm the mime. No mommy. Sorry, no. Nah. I mean it. No, mommy. No, mommy. I'm not mommy. Don't call me mommy. What am I looking at? I am getting myself so distracted here. Oh, yeah. They said the new G.I. Joe movie is to be an 80s style action movie. And it's true to the spirit of the animated series. Ooh, nice. Now, personally, I never watched G.I. Joe. It just happened to not come up. Like, air. At least for me. Sorry, I was moving something. At least for me, Mommy Maimu rolls off the tongue. True. It does. But nah, I still prefer to not be called mommy. I'm interested to see how that goes, because usually the Bloodborne, bro, Jacksepticeye directing an animated Bloodborne movie was not on my bingo, but I am extremely happy as an official Jacksepticeye stan from back in the good old green haired days. It's beautiful. Wow. Chef's kiss. Yeah, hopefully the new Transformers live action movie take a similar approach. Ooh, actually, yeah, true. Keep wait, Dead or Alive, brand new weapon. Hold on. Oh wait, I'm gonna be careful about... I said I was gonna be careful about copyright stuff. Just plain copyright stuff. I gotta keep my eye on this man. He's dressed like a freaking vampire. I love it. I can't, like, that's true goth right there. That is straight organic goth from the tap. I remember your Septiceye phase, Maimu. We don't talk about that. No, you know what? I don't even feel ashamed about it. I was a big fan. I drew Tumblr art when he was more active on Tumblr. I got noticed a couple times, and it made me happy. Isn't there a rumor of a G.I. Joe? I know they mentioned the G.I. Joe movie and a Transformers movie. Are you talking like crossover? Let's see, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see the CinemaCon announcements too. I'm seeing unveiled a scene from Spider-Man Brand New Day. Zach Kreger's new... There's a Resident Evil film? Ooh. Insidious... Wait. I thought Insidious was done. They're making more Insidious? Okay. Across the Spider-Verse is still being made. I need to watch the first two, because I heard that they were masterpieces, chef's kiss. Aaron Sorkin's companion film to The Social Network. Interesting. Based on the events that gave rise to the Wall Street Journal's shocking 2021 expose, The Facebook Files. Ooh. Interesting. The Jumanji threequel? Why more Jumanji? They better still continue with that. Never want the fucking Bayverse to come back. Dude, I've heard so many mixed things about that Bayverse. It's a couple of Resident Evil. Oh, is there a couple? Is there a Resident Evil film? Babe, there are many. Well, I live under a rock. I'm a VTuber. I never said I had a brain. No, okay, yeah, I definitely live under a rock. What do you mean there's like... Oh, are you kidding? Maybe we should have gone with Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. I would love to be welcomed to a wonderful world of raccoons. Your horse autism clouds everything else. No, the magical girl autism clouds everything. And then it's like... the horse autism is over the magical girl autism. It's like layers, man. Knife versus way. Oh man, are we having... Oh no, we're getting cinema discourse in the we're getting cinema discourse in the chat. Yo, wait. Oh, I do live under a rock. I haven't even seen this. There's another Godzilla movie. Godzilla Minus Zero. Now that's my new legal name. You know, I can't even argue with the mommy thing this time. That's, that's freaking hilarious. But stupid Nokotan? Are you talking about my dear friend Nokotan? Why are we insulting Nokotan? Speaking of horse autism, though, I will talk about that. Godzilla's dying in the next movie? Ooh. Ooh. I'm interested to see that. This is one of those things where I kind of wouldn't be surprised, and I don't say that because I've seen any of the other movies. I say that just because there's a reboot after reboot of this thing. I could understand them wanting to close it out with something. Hopefully King Ghidorah will be in Godzilla Minus Zero. Oh, she's in... Oh my gosh, Nokotan's worse than What is this? She's worse than Jar Jar Binks. This is the power scaling here. Space Godzilla. Let me see, I'm trying to look at other stuff here. Warner Bros. Clockwork. Okay. Dark comedy Digger. The film follows Cruz, who plays Digger Rockwell, the most powerful man in the world. The Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum. They made a video game about Gollum and it went pretty bad. I don't know if hopefully movie form will be a little better. I don't know. Evil Dead Burn. Yeah. First of which was WB and DC's Clayface? Clayface? That is a name I have not seen in a while. Clayface. I mean, sure, why not? But what is Gremlin? What's up? Absolute Clayface. No, I don't know. I know it's a Batman villain, but that was crazy. Millie Alcock's Supergirly. We got Supergirl. We got Practical Magic 2. Whoa. Original sci-fi fantasy film The Great Beyond. First 7 minutes of Dune Part 3. It stars Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, and Jason Momoa. Holy crap. Okay, Universal Pictures. Universal Pictures presentation Wednesday began with Outer Banks star Jonathan Davis and Snoop Dogg. Hold on. Taking the stage to talk about an upcoming biopic in which Davis will portray the rapper. Snoop Dogg, if you're getting a biopic, why don't you literally just, like, play yourself, bro? You are there. Why do you need someone else to play you? Hold on, I need to see what Jonathan... No, that's Jonathan Davis. American singer, songwriter, and musician who fronts for the new metal band Korn. I'm looking Davis with two... Literally just play yourself. Play yourself, bro. Happy birthday, thank you, Lettuce Gremlin. Happy birthday, thank you, Mesmin. You must be really excited about something happening in 12 days. What's your birthday gonna happen in 12 days? Yo, happy birthday, man. Clayface is made of flesh now. I feel like they could really push that nicely. It's called a body horror flick in this little article. I hope they stick with that body horror. Scarecrow in the Absolute comic has a higher kill count than Bane, numbering the thousands. No, you know what? That doesn't scare me. That doesn't surprise me. I need to see, who's Absolute Scarecrow? What does he look like? Oh. Ugh. Ugh. You know, in a universe with big hulking monsters, I didn't quite expect that, but... Ugh. First look at Will Glux. One night only. That man definitely got bullied in school. Birthday bitch. Fuck you, birthday bitch. Oh, by the way, Ganny, I didn't even tell you. Incoming birthday... Bitch, shut up. No, stop. Birthday package. I only read the first volume of the Absolute Universe. It's already crazy. Dude. Absolute Joker's a unit. I sent a smasher pass to Void like a long time ago. Didn't tell me what, by the way. Fucker. Okay, so in Tomodachi Life, there's a thing where you can, like, make literally anything. The stream glitch. Aw, man. You made it die. In Tomodachi Life, you can basically make and retexture anything. Make me stinky poop. I actually made one of your soaps. And I was playing because they have some like basic geometric templates. You can literally just like texture simple shapes in Tomodachi Life, which is insane. I just kind of played around with one of the little square ones. You can adjust the squares. I made a little soap. Happy birthday, Twan! Thank you, Zay. Send me a picture. What the fuck do you mean you made my soap? I retextured a block and I made it into your soap. Actually, here, I'm gonna grab my Switch right now. And you know what? Fuck it. You're all getting my Tomodachi Life Island. I'm going to show you guys. Or I'm gonna do like an audio description of my Tomodachi Life thing. Maimu is trying to steal my damn job. I'm sorry. I textured a block to look like soap. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to get through this thing. Da, 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 da. Yay! Oh my gosh. Ooh. Chat's filling up. See, Absolute Universe. You should look up what Absolute Penguin and Riddler and Two-Face look like. Ooh, I'm gonna look at that. By the way, heads up, ads in 3.5 minutes. On, yeah. On Twitch. That thingy. You see, I'm gonna look them up. What does Absolute Penguin look like? Oh, and it showed Absolute Two-Face. This is, like, unnerving. Damn, they Tumblr sexified Two-Face. What's Absolute Riddler like, though? Aw. Why are you gonna tell we're sexy-fied too? Bane fucked him up. Ooh. Wait. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop. Stop. No. I think I missed the notification through everything. Hold on. No. Why? 40. Get good Twitch cake. No ads on YouTube. My PNG model is a Tumblr sexy man. Your PNG model is an abomination. I just feel the abomination. Thank you for the 40. I'll DM you it. Have you seen? I have not seen it. Hold on. Now before anything else, I'm gonna show my little item catalog here. What are the ones that I textured? Can I look at the ones I textured in the little shop? Or does it only show me the... Thank you for the 40. So what Cineconomic announcements are you excited about, Maimu? What the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh yeah, here's a... I can get a good picture here, I think. The object ended up kind of being like something that you put in your little island. So I made this little center, this central plaza. No, never mind. That's a bad picture. I gotta go to the pallet house. Okay, here we go. Special thing about not having a capture card is that Tomodachi Life has absolutely brought back a wonderful wave of absolutely beautiful phone pictures. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Within 24 hours. I made your soap. Can you put the clown nose back on? Because I liked it when you had it on before. You know what? As a birthday present from me to you, I'm feeling nice because it's my birthday, so... Oh, no, not that. Send you my model. Oh my gosh, I'm so... There's dancing sheep. So, you say pay me royalties? Ooh. Man, snazzy. We need a Twitch redeem to shut up Maimu. You're not even watching on Twitch. You just want to torture me. But okay. Yeah, so right now the only like object that I can place in the world is Ganymede soap. I kind of did it just... Ow. I did it as a little test. So I just kind of put like a little... I put a little soap in the central plaza. As for other stuff I made a simple shirt that plays... It says, I eat cement. And I made it glow at night because I thought it'd be funny to have a glowing shirt that says, I eat cement. For a couple food items, I have a grief seed from Madoka Magica that I worked really hard on. Homura surprisingly does not like the grief seeds. I have a coin block cake, which I retextured like twice, but I need to draw it again. And this one I actually feel proud of. I have the perpetual stew. If you've ever seen that guy, I think he's on YouTube Shorts for sure. He might also be on TikTok, but I'm not sure. But he basically has this soup that this guy has a soup that he's been stewing and brewing. Oh my gosh, why did it do that? He's basically been simmering the stew and adding different things and straining it and doing all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, he's still popping into my algorithm. He said that he was going to look at commenter requests like around day 365, and we are fast approaching. We may be getting the whole pheasant and yonder thing. And that makes me extremely happy. Still need to watch the Monaco movie. What year did it come out? You mean Rebellion? Rebellion came out in 2013, while Purgasnock Rising, the next movie, is in development hell. It's apparently supposed to come out this August. But you know what? I won't believe it until I see it. Because when it does get closer, and it ends up getting delayed again, and I give up my expectations, what's gonna happen? Yeah, that's what happens. Literally, they said it was gonna come out mid-February. At the beginning of February, it didn't show any listings or anything. Okay, I hate stuff that's stuck in... Dude, I don't know what the hell is going on. I choose to have hope. So stupidly wholesome. Okay. I need to focus on one topic at a time, so we're gonna talk about my island on Tomodachi Life. I have 11 people so far, and I want to make more. I've just been a little too lazy at the moment. But make me. All hail the maimemories. Why do you hate Nokutan so much? Happy birthday. Thank you, John John. Okay, so these are all my me's. I have Maimu, is basically my self-insert. Never played on streaming the game. I'm not quite sure how capture cards and stuff work. Also, actually, no. I'm gonna say no. Because the next me is literally just my IRL mom. I kind of wanted to like separate things. So I have Maimu kind of as a persona, half character. And then I have my real life mom, who I have labeled as my real life mom in the game. And when they decided to nickname, I decided to use the nickname that she specifically uses for me in real life. So, yeah, we have my real actual mom and her stupid chud gray purple pale skinned mime creature with currently a horse jockey costume, which I swear to God is a coincidence. Does your game mom like your game self? Yes. It has this mechanic where you can make characters related to the other characters, but when they're dropped in the island, they don't know that they're related until they like discover things. Like they find out over time, oh wait a minute, that person's like my relative or my cousin, my dad. Which is fascinating. But armies did end up moving in together, and they ended up finding out that they were mom and child. Let's see. I have Happy Meek from Umumusume Pretty Derby. I was trying to figure out what third abomination to make in the demo, and I didn't want to insult anybody, so I just picked Happy Meek from Umumusume. And I need to make more Umumusume. I have two Madokas, sort of. What's the music in the background playing right now? This one is... What is this? It says Deeper / Death Chamber from Sonic Adventure 2. Why did you... I'm sorry. For some reason, it doesn't give me any kind of notification. Why did you give me 7 hydrates? Ganny, why did you redeem 7 hydrates? I love how you can see the character sheet. Me too. I have... Okay. I specifically have God, the God version of Madoka. I don't know why I went with that. But I went with the God version. Brown. Hold on. No, I'm gonna use this one. This is a horrible straw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other number. Okay. Here we go. There we go. No more death. Let's see. And then... Anyways. Not enough. Drink more. Redeem it, bitch. Oh. You literally did. Hi! Thank you for the follow. Hello! Follower Gold Mat 110. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, I. Alright, well, one more sippy sip, because you hate me. See, I also have a hip and cool VTuber and friend, Nacho Chipu. Die. Fuck you. I also have Ferb, aka hit pre-debut VTuber Fruitager. She's currently in a corn cob costume. I also have Hayami. I also, at the request of Hayami, I have her microwave. I have Hayami's microwave as a me, and it's I named them Hayami Wave. Who do you think would win in a fight between Morika against no? Their name is Hayami Wave. I also have... Well, it's not quite Void, but it's kind of like a persona that Void has. They have a couple personas. I'll put that in. I specifically put the devil version of Homura. And last one I have... I said there were 2 Madokas. This one's Wraith Madoka, which probably doesn't make any sense. But basically there's an interquel manga. Technically non-canon. Technically the only things that are canon are the anime and the sequel movie. But in this anime, there's a creature called a Wraith that basically uses some of Homura's power to transform into Madoka's likeness. So she's just kind of there being baby. So desu ne. Are you excited about the Muppet Show revival happening? Wait, did it get greenlit? Wait, did it actually get revamped? I heard the pilot did pretty good. I don't have Tomodachi Life, but may I request to have a me of Mesmin on the... I will absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. I'm gonna check what's going on right now. Currently, after a little bit of doting, Hayami and her microwave are in a wonderful relationship. They're kind of talking right now in a section of the island, and they're kicking soccer ball. What? What are they talking about? They've been married for 4 days. No Ganymede. I gotta make Ganymede. What are they doing? Let's see. So currently, the house affairs. We've risen up the. Let's see. Wraith model is living on her own. Inflation. They're just saying a bunch of Asian words. Yeah, the pilot did well. Oh, good. Let's see. So. Oh, something happened. Hold on, something happened here. Hold up. Something happened. Devil Homura and Happy Meek and Fruit were, apparently hanging out together. They both, oh no! Ferb and Happy Meek apparently didn't really hit it off. They had a weird conversation, apparently. It's okay, though. I'm gonna give them head rubs. I'll explain the situation with Devil Homura later. So it kind of involves Happy Meek, too. But let's see. We've got... Yeah, Happy Meek lives on her own. Devil Homura lives on her own. They're actually neighbors. What are... Wraith Madoka is on the beach. Oh my gosh, she's gonna ask for a street lamp, isn't there? Stop asking for a round street lamp. I have what I need here. How come your eyes keep closing? I'm looking down and it's cutting off from the camera. Because I'm looking at my Switch. Madoka, why... Wraith Madoka, why did you turn off that street lamp? But let's see what else we have. We have... Oh dear lord, something's happening. Hold on. Oh, there's a couple things happening in this hell house. Hold on, I gotta figure out what's going on. I've made an important decision. I'm only gonna start... They're having... Okay, so basically, I have the house that I have labeled a living nightmare. I have me, Ferb, who decided to move in a little bit this morning. I also have Nacho, who in the game is my life. I have my mom, and I also have Ultimate Monica. I'm just... I have Ultimate Monica. She isn't related to anything going on. She was just Nacho's roommate before we got married. Looks like someone needs to get a capture card. Verb! My wonderful asexual wife. Oh no, somebody has, Verb, I'll take care of you first, and then you can take care of Nacho's hiccups. Oh, I guess she feels better. Okay, I guess we're making more paths. Thanks, Ferb. Oh, Yeah, it's just more flowers and stuff. And a couple of vending machines. Chill. You definitely deserve more subscribe. Thank you. Dude, I am like a mess. I am a mess. All the time. Did you like Dust in the Wind? I do like that song. I like some of the more intense stuff, but... Well, I say more intense. I don't like too many calmer songs, I guess. I must be like Brock to do. What do you mean, Brock? But yeah, Ferb, oh, no, we are not playing anything. You're stopping Nacho's hiccups. I don't know, man. Ferb just really wanted to move in with me. And we bonded over watching Pixar's Cars. So that was pretty chill. And I will say, I don't know quite how the child stuff works. But, how long have you been playing? I've been playing since release day. Mother Mime was very kind to me and it ended up getting me the game, which makes me very happy. Now, Pixar Cars is the best movie. I need to rewatch it, honestly. Now, one thing I will say. I gotta tell you about the situationship going on. This really weird love triangle going on. Now, I need to set the scene. I have Happy Meek. I have Madoka. I'm technically Ultimate Madoka. I'm just gonna call her Madoka for this. And then my Homura. So. Happy Meek ended up falling in love with Madoka before I added Homura in. Watch party? Watch party? We'll see if there's any place we can do a watch party at the end of the stream. Hint, hint. But, Homer, ow! Emmy! Emmy! Ooh, Emmy, I meant to tell you, did you see, I know you love One Piece. Did you see there's a One Piece meal at Popeyes? I don't know if you like Popeyes. I only had it once. Luffy bento bundle. Gum fruit lemonade. Why is it called that? Ooh, yeah, you guys. That is so weird. I'm not used to it. Just an anime collab. I heard it was overpriced. Everything's overpriced nowadays. Okay, anyways, focus. Happy Meek fell in love with Madoka. KFCD's nuts. Happy Meek fell in love with Madoka before I put Homura on the island. And by the time I made Homura, they both got together. So Happy Meek and Madoka dated for like a day. I added Homura. And I tried to push something there because I was very curious to see what would happen if there was a love triangle. And Homura fell head over heels for Madoka. I didn't know if something was going to happen, so I kind of dragged it a tiny bit for like a couple hours. And then Homura does it. She says, I want to confess how I feel. And they're both in her room, and there's like heart candles. And I'm expecting Happy Meek to come in, and then Homura and Happy Meek like duke it out. Madoka accepted her confession. Madoka dumped Happy Meek for Homura. She got cucked. She got cucked so hard. And Happy Meek was just like, yelling into the ocean, all sad. I gave her an Oceania trip. Why is it keep lacking like that? That is weird. I gave her an Oceania trip. I gave her a funny frog costume. I gave her an eastern quoll as a pet. But still, it doesn't end. Things are awkward, but Madoka and Happy Meek are on decent terms, but they're not really, like, talking. I understand, things get complicated. They don't really talk. They kind of run into each other a little bit, but it's just kind of weird. But I did not intend for this to happen. I just kind of ended up happening to pair them together a lot. Homura and Happy Meek ended up kind of forming a good friendship. Because before, Homura wasn't really aware of Happy Meek's existence. But then Happy Meek and Homura started to form a bond. But then the most insane thing happened. Happy Meek fell for Homura. So basically, we basically are getting, like, we may be getting some revenge cuckolding here. Happy Meek gets cucked by Madoka for Homura, and now she's falling in love with the cucky, and she may very well cuck Homura. No, yeah, she may cuck Madoka back, which I think would be so funny. That is the plot you get out of a hentai. It's not something you get out of Tomodachi life. Friend's roommate got the Luffy meal and apparently it was mid. Sounds like a lot of fast food, honestly, but we all still eat it. I'm gonna get it sometime this month. We'll get back to you. I can't tell if you mean Tomodachi life or the One Piece meal. It's amazing the wild stuff that can happen. True. Dawn shampoo should get involved. True. I gotta get my soap sponsor. Danny, are you still there? You want to sponsor my new soap opera? Happy Meek winning, I guess. I don't know if she's winning. She's all over the place. Popeye's Maimu can't spend that much money right now. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna take one more peek. She wants dinner. Maimu wants dinner. Okay, guys, I need you to pick what I feed Maimu. So the stuff that I have. Actually, wait. It was the Mii's birthday too. And I ended up getting a birthday cake. I'm gonna give her a birthday cake. I forgot I made her eat things in one bite. She loves the birthday cake, yes! Of course, it's absolutely yummy yummy. What kind of birthday cake? It was just a birthday cake. Like, probably just regular vanilla. Here, actually, no, I'm gonna give you a Karate 101 DVD. With strawberry, I think it had strawberries. I love chocolate cake. Chocolate cake is good. Mama Mime was really kind and she got me some stuff. She didn't want to give me a whole cake, she said. I got basically various smaller sweet treats. She got a little bit of banana pudding. She got some, just a couple tiny pieces of New York style cheesecake. Birthday cake flavored birthday cake. No, they would. You know what, actually? Unpopular opinion here. Maybe. I think birthday cake flavored stuff, or like confetti, or did they say confetti flavored stuff, is mid. It's too sweet. And also, sprinkles don't have that good of a texture. You're ruining a perfectly fine sweet. And you're just making it, like, overly sweet. And I'm Red 40 Max and so hard right now, boys. I agree. Thank you, my people. My people. I just realized this whole time I haven't had my streamer bot pop up. I saw something on Twitter a long time ago about using a bat file to open up all the shit you need. I should do that. More for me? You like birthday cake flavored stuff? Okay. I'm excited about completing your mission. I don't know which missions. There's a lot of missions. Here. You know what though? I'm gonna slander some Australian food right now. I love your Tim Tams so much, but I will slander one specific food. Hold on. I gotta pull up the picture. That's an HTML. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put in my image. That is not the image. Okay. Fellas, I have an announcement. If you like fairy bread, you have horrible taste buds, and you need to get them checked immediately. It is literally just bread with butter and sprinkles. That's something a 5-year-old makes. That is not breakfast. That is an abomination. Fuck you, Australia. Oh, sorry. Let me get the picture a little bit clearer for you guys. There. Can you see it better, Australia? I have learned to not hate on others because of things they dislike that I love, by realizing that gives me more. No, you know what? True. Positive mental attitude there. Cinnamon sugar toast is good. Mission is to look up Mitzi mozzarella? Dude, are you kidding me? I've been on a Sully G kick lately. I've been kind of looking into the Chuck E. Cheese, showbiz, pizza stuff going on for a while. I like Mitzi. She's cute. What is that plushie, though? Wait, that's from Creative Engineering? Why is the plushie like that? $160. But yeah, no, I think less of you as a person if you eat fairy bread. I'm joking. You know what, Jordan? I have a mission for you. Look up Uncle Clunk. I need you to look up Uncle Clunk, because Uncle Clunk fascinates me to an astounding degree. That man has been retrofitted to hell and back. He looks insane. He looks creepy. And the worst part is that his demo tape, I haven't listened to any of the show tapes, but I did listen to like clips of his demo show tape before he got his like more goofy personality. First of all, when you have a character that's literally with a show that's literally called The Abomination, when your show was called the Uncle Clunk Abomination? You love Uncle Clunk too? I almost added him to my island. I almost did. Here, where's the clip? Where's the clip? I need to play the sound clip.
Going around our country, and we need to warn you about it seriously. If any of your friends ask you to go behind the building or back in the woods and smoke some Crayolas, don't do it. Listen, it's very bad for you. If you don't smoke Crayolas. How many of you kids out there smoke Crayolas? Huh? No, raise your hand. Come on, we can tell. We can see the stains on your teeth. That's right. Yes, we know who you are. Kids, don't smoke Crayolas. If you want to smoke something, go steal some of your dad's old dried up.
It's gross. If you have not seen that clip before, or heard that clip before, by the way, I want you to know that those echoes were not edited. That's how it actually sounds. Uncle Clunk's the goat. Why aren't you modded? Why aren't you modded, Ferb? Uncle Clunk's great. But he got retrofitted to so much stuff. It is insane. He was Santa. He was Santa before. That was pretty cool. But I don't know. He grew on me more and more as I like listen to the small bits of his stuff that I have. Actually, another interesting thing is I know the basic like stuff now about the history behind Showbiz Pizza and creative engineering, Chuck E. Cheese, all that good stuff. I've also kind of looked into the history behind the Chuck E. Cheese mascots in particular. The Chuck E. Cheese mascots, I guess now technically they're like Munch's make-believe band. R/were, I don't know what's going on. It's interesting. Like they were all in these like picture frames. They had like decent banter going around with each other. Like, I don't know. It's just like something. Now, first of all, I don't think it's something you ever expect out of like Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz Pizza. It's very odd, kind of. It borders on like surrealist in my mind. It's just fascinating to me. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff here. We're all good. All good, all good, all good. Man, we already been out of an hour. Wait. I gotta talk about the next topic at hand. Do you guys like real life horse racing? Because guess what? I'm gonna ramble about horse racing. Nobody's objecting. So you know what? We're talking about horse racing. I don't know how many of you are into it. Oaklawn Handicap happened yesterday. Happy birthday to me. I get a match between... Yay, horse racing. You got a match between the two horses that were fighting for the Triple Crown last year, and also a hydrogen bomb in the form of white Abario. Okay, basically, here's the deal. I'll run the breakdown here. There are Triple Crowns in different countries for horse racing. The modern day American Triple Crown. I'm double checking just because I want to make sure that I have like the correct order of things. There is the Kentucky Derby. Everybody knows the Kentucky Derby. If you don't know horse racing, you know the Kentucky Derby. I have arrived. No need to clap at me. I won't lie, all the horse knowledge comes from Umusume or Maimu. Hey, if I'm teaching you stuff, that's awesome. But there is the Kentucky Derby, there is the Preakness Stakes, and there is the Belmont Stakes. I was trying to see the dates for each of them. The thing about, okay, so, yeah, Thoroughbred Triple Crown. Kentucky Derby, Preakness Stakes, Belmont Stakes. I actually just recently learned that those races are each like a couple weeks apart. Take that in comparison to the Japanese Triple Crown. The Satsuki Show and the Japanese Derby are like a month apart, and then you get a couple months and you get to the Kikwa Show. Nah, there's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. There are two horses that kind of gunned for it. There's Sovereignty and there's Journalism. Sovereignty won the Kentucky Derby. Sovereignty also did not run in the Preakness Stakes because they wanted to prepare him better for the Belmont Stakes. The reason I bring up that the races are like only a couple weeks apart is that I realized, okay, you know what, that's actually kind of valid. Maybe it'd be better to skip a race to get more prepared for Belmont. Sovereignty won the Kentucky Derby. Insane. Now Sovereignty didn't run the Preakness Stakes. Journalism ended up winning that one. And also Journalism got second in the Kentucky Derby. Belmont Stakes. Sovereignty wins by 10 lengths. I never watched the races. I just knew that he was a Double Crown winner. 10 lengths? Insane. My phone runs Twitch better than my PC does. I think it did. Oh no. Also, happy birthday. Thank you. So basically, you get like a modern day rivalry kind of going on between these horses. Because you get first place Double Crown winner Sovereignty, who ran in the Derby and Belmont. And then you get Journalism, who got second place in the Derby and the Belmont, but he won the Preakness. And they were gonna face off again in the Breeders' Cup Classics. But literally like days before the Classics were gonna happen, Sovereignty got a fever and they scratched him. Which made me kind of sad because I wanted to see him duke it out. But it doesn't matter anyways, because even if you don't know horse racing, you know that the GOAT Forever Young ended up winning. First Japanese horse to win the Breeders' Cup Classics. Still fantastic. Mwah. I don't know why I keep doing that, but mwah. Happy birthday, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So yeah, basically they didn't really get a chance to duke it out at the end of the year like they wanted. Wait, oh my gosh, I didn't even see. I'm sorry. Silence! Thank you for resubbing. Thank you. Sorry, I don't really get notifications for like subs and stuff. I really need to add notifications for that. Or maybe I did and it just didn't like do it properly. But if you do something and I missed it, let me know and I'll make sure to check the tab and shout you out. But yeah, basically sovereignty and journalism didn't really get a chance to duke it out again. I saw something about sovereignty winning the Haskell Stakes. I don't know if journalism ran in the Haskell Stakes or not. It leaves my mind at the moment. But they both haven't been racing in they hadn't raced all 2026. I think they were all just like recovering. You basically get both of these horses that are at least on like a 6-month gap because of things. They're talking about journalism retiring at the end of the year and all this other stuff. But what do you know? A twinkle in the sky. The G2 Oak Lawn Handicap, which has prestigious racers. It's a 6-horse free-for-all. You get sovereignty, you get journalism, you get White Abario, who is a fantastic horse as it is. 7-year-old, beautiful, gorgeous white horse who won the Pegasus World Cup last year. Almost got 2 in a row, but ended up getting second to a horse called Skippy Longstocking. All one word. I love that. Why does it keep doing that? No, hi, here. Basically, still, like, the goat still has it. White Abario still got it. A really good beast of a horse. And then you got the 3 others, which don't matter. And part of it, and people were like, oh man, sovereignty and journalism face off. Triple Crown winners coming back again after last year. Wonder who's gonna win. Look, man, I'm looking at that, and I'm hoping deep down, I want an underdog story so bad. I want journalism to kick their butts. But I know that's not gonna happen. I know for a fact that's not gonna happen. I knew it was either gonna be sovereignty, or it was gonna be the 3rd secret evil fucked up ending where both of them lose to White Abario. They both lost to White Abario. There is a wonderful YouTuber, hold on, if you look up Sketchy the Horse Guy, definitely subscribe to him on YouTube. He's a fantastic person. He's gone to college, educated in horse racing, one of the rare species of younger people who got into umusume, after having like all this horse racing knowledge. He made a short. It said, he called White Abario an unk. He said Unk still got it. It made me cry on the inside. Because then I also watched the race, and yeah, they're both, apparently sovereignty and journalism are usually like late surgers, but kind of pace chased it. I've seen one video. Oh, was it of the race itself, or? No, keep in mind though, Viv, what's up? Hi. Hi. Hey. I need you to keep in mind, sovereignty and journalism are both 4 years old. White Abario was 7. 7 years old, like almost twice their age. It's almost twice their age. Though I will also say, I also do kind of like that White Mario one. Just because, I don't pay too much attention to the jockeys and stuff, but my man Rod Ortiz Jr. is got something good going on. Because, he's got 2 fantastic horses that I know of that he has ridden on. Happy birthday from me and my cat, who is deviously digging her claws into my leg. Dig further. Oh wait, they did the presentation? I also saw that. Yeah, the one where he talks about American Pharaoh in a miniskirt. Oh, the Skibbity video! Wait a minute, I just realized what you meant by the... Yeah, he's the one that called Skibbity Riz. I love that. He said... I watched this video about like 10 best races last year, and he talked about how he was like interning over there. He was gonna maybe do a couple commentaries, and he saw a horse named Skibbity Riz, and he went to the guy that was like mentor. He was like, please, for the love of God, please let me run this race. I have to run the... I have to do commentary on this race with Skibbity Riz. I have to announce this race. I was like so confused. It's like, why that one? But basically, people are saying that journalism is washed. First of all, I think it is impossible for a horse to be washed unless you hose him down with water. The horse can't be washed. The horse is a horse. But I will say, journalism is already a beast on its own. If he can stand his own against sovereignty in some capacity, especially against a bunch of other horses, I think that's a sign of a really good horse. Even if he does lose by like multiple lengths, like obviously sovereignty's... Here's the thing, journalism's a beast. Sovereignty's a beast. He's not horse of the year last year for real reason. The thing is, I've seen this sentiment mentioned a couple times, and I think I agree with it. They really need to, like... You really need to put journalism in, like, mile runs. Really does better with mile runs. Because now, I have the observation power of seeing multiple races from the same horse and seeing what's wrong with the runs. I don't get that with too many. I look at a lot of surface level stuff and I grab like whatever little info I have from other people about race records and stuff. I can firmly say about this horse, your excitement and passion is infectious now. I want to read journalism's wiki page. Equibase has like really good information on the horses. Good like breakdown on everything. Like lineage, race wins, all that stuff. Max Bob, what's up? How's it going? We're ranting about horse racing. I'm talking specifically about how they need to shorten the damn races that journalism runs. Dear Lord. Here's the thing. They want to make a Triple Crown winner out of somebody who usually doesn't quite make it in the last couple 100 meters. Just let him run miles, man. Because I even saw in the Breeders' Cup Classics, I was kind of gunning for journalism because I was like, ooh, Triple Crown contender, running in the Breeders' Cup Classics. He might get his butt kicked, but ooh, it'll be fun. I'm doing good today. How are you doing? I'm doing great. But nah, here's the thing. It's the last couple 100 meters. He lost pace. He started backing out after people like, I don't remember all the horses. There was Sierra Leone and then, I don't know, the third guy. But it was that last like 200, 300 meters. You started kind of backing up, getting exhausted. They try to keep control of that late spurt. And then he ends up running out of energy towards the end. He gets enough to like hold it up at the front. But like, no, doesn't do it. He isn't able to keep up that pace. And honestly, I didn't know what to think of it last year. I thought Sierra Leone was a country. Sierra Leone is a country. Sierra Leone's the name of a racehorse, too. They got weird-ass names. Have you seen... I'm gonna specifically type this out in one of the chats. Slight diverge. This is the name of an actual racehorse. It is pronounced potatoes. But yeah, it's just like, I didn't know exactly what to chalk it up to, because I'm trying to think, ooh, how much is on the horse? And how much is, like, on the actual jockey running? Because I don't... Like, on one hand, I understand. There's a lot that rides on the horse. No joke. No shit, Sherlock. Because it's the horse that's racing. But it also does still take that good amount of control. You still gotta give credit to the jockeys where it's due. So I'm watching and I'm just like, huh. He kind of lost some stamina there. I can't tell if it's like them making go too fast towards the end and then kind of sinking back, because I don't think he ever caught up to Forever Young. But he was like on par with the other like two that were there. And he just kind of loses pace. It's like, ooh. And then, even worse, you get sovereignty and journalism. I think they're basically pace chasing just to kind of keep the other runners from getting in the way, which I guess kind of worked. The thing is, I've noticed this specifically with Gerardo Ortiz Jr. too. There's a lot of front runners. White Bar, it's kind of pacing, but it was like kind of in the front the whole time. Because the thing is, journalism did technically once again get his ass beat by Sovereignty too. Wadabario got first, Sovereignty got second, and journalism got third. That, in my mind, would have been one of the easiest bets on my life. Because again, even Sovereignty was trying to keep like decent pace behind Wadabario, even when he was like trying to spurt ahead. And honestly, he did get like good ahead. Wadabario made good pace ahead of the other two. But it still ended up being a line. Journalism still ended up kind of losing exhaustion there. And it's like, yeah, maybe you should chill with it a little bit. Now, of course, this is again the perspective of somebody who isn't quite as into all of the deep knowledge know-hows. But still, I still see a pattern. I know enough to see multiple times that this horse has run out of stamina in the last couple 100 meters. Run him in a mile. Run him like a little bit less distance. They could do great. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna take a tinkle, and I'm gonna come back. And then, I think it's time we announce some stuff. So here, I'm gonna get some stuff set up. And also gotta pay. Be right back, enjoy the calm music. bathroom. I'm also getting a little lightheaded for some reason. Did you all behave yourselves? Have a nice tinkle. Thank you. Okay. Alright. It's time to set some stuff up. Welcome back. Thank you. Fellas, this is what we've been waiting for. You know what? I think we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Jerky, thank you for lurking. Okay, everyone, lock the fuck in. Lock in right now. If you haven't logged in during any point of the stream, if you've been watching this in the background, no, feast your eyes. Feast your eyes. Tell your mom, tell your dad, watch this right now. This is the big part. Happy birthday, thank you! Okay. This is my, oh man, I could have made this a little bigger, couldn't I? So I know we just had a little chat, had a little bit of catch up. Just kinda seeing what we're doing. Thank you, Mimeites. I'm sorry, this is all kicking in now. Thank you, Mimeites. Thank you for making this a spectacular birthday. 26 years old. The age of 26 is absolutely in demand. Thank you for making this a spectacular birthday. Or at least I think you did. I'm writing this before I can sink my entire life into Tomodachi life. With an addendum added after. Edit, send help. Thank you for the birthday. This is the part where I emotionally improv my birthday speech and show my appreciation. I've felt really mixed feelings the whole time about my birthday. I think there's something about getting older that kind of makes you reflect on life and where you are as a person. So honestly, coming up to it, I was kind of not liking it. I wasn't liking getting older. I'm not the person who I want to be. And I know that for an absolute fact. Oh, wait, hold on. I might need to shrink this. Sorry, I was thinking I was going to get closer here. But I'm definitely not the person that I want to be. And I don't think I'll be the person I want to be for a while. Your brain is constantly aging, and it is constantly maturing. And I reached a point a couple months ago where things kind of just like snapped in my mind, in my synapses. And I wasn't quite sure like how to take things. It's like I knew how to take things. But it was like for once in my life, I never had this feeling. Or maybe I did a couple times and it didn't lead to anything, but I had this feeling of, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing with my life? I'm just going through the motions. I'm not taking the initiative that I need to make things actually happen. And I know that probably sounds kind of vague and stuff. A lot of it has to do with career. A lot of it has to do with just other mental health stuff in general. I've been open about struggling with mental health stuff. Try not to let it like make me crash out too much. The frontal lobe locked in. I don't know what happened. There's a part, there's an episode of SpongeBob where Patrick's trying to think really hard and it zooms into his head and his brain is a toaster. And the representation of a thought popping into his head is the toast coming out of the toaster. That's the best way that I can honestly describe it. I can't even explain. I think I've just spent a lot of time waiting for things to happen. In a lot of ways, I still feel really stuck. I'm not even just talking about content creation. Actually, I'm not even really talking about content creation. This is my soapbox. This is my soapbox, and it is my birthday, and I get to stand on the soapbox. But I just think about life in general. But I will say one of the few things that I don't regret in my life is being Maimu. I feel really happy, and I feel really honored that I've been given that opportunity. I don't regret any of the steps that I've taken that have led me here in this moment. And I truly wish to do a lot more. Whether that be rocking through the stratosphere for years to come, or maybe even doing a little reincarnation. Whenever that ends up happening. I say whenever. I was gonna say if. But you know what? Yeah, whenever. Whenever. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna lock in. Though I guess it is kind of important because it is gonna make a reflection on some things. Just know that I want to work on things. And of course, most of all, thank you guys for supporting me. You believe me? Thank you. I've taken my breaks. I've felt the burn of just life. And of course, I'm still gonna have my days where I plan everything out. And uh-oh, sudden breakdown, can't do this shit. That's the complicated part about this, is that this is a fun escape for things, but I also can't like force it out, you know? That's the part that sucks. And it does kind of make me feel a little inadequate. But it's like, I feel like, basically, I feel like I finally have like, I feel like I finally have a good point of view about how things are gonna go. I feel like I can plan for stuff. I feel like I'm taking small initiatives. I feel like I'm doing more to just like do things helpful for myself and finally being the person that I want to be. It might still be a couple more years out. It might be never. But you know what? I think every year I do a little bit better than the last. And I think that's what matters. Did Maimu cry? Maimu totally cried. LMAO. Almost forgot about that there. Fucker. Hold on. I have to do something first. I have to do something really quick. It's a couple things. Well, what's going on here? No? No? What? No? Why is that connected to anything? Alright. Looks like it's actually happening. Now, I have a couple importante announcements. Ladies and gentlemen, lock in more than ever. I am proud to announce. Oh, first of all, glad to hear that you're working hard on yourself. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just saw that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, creatures, I am proud to announce that after popular demand, the Discord is open. Oh, hold on, I have to go in a new window for this. Hold on, I gotta go back for a second. I said it wasn't gonna... Hold on, I have to go back to go in the chats. Hold on. Links! Links, my friends! Linky, linky, link, links. Fellas. What? You talking? No. Shit. What even popped up there? I don't even know what popped up there. Just a bunch of random shit popped up there. Welcome to the Mime Dimension, folks. The official Maimu fan server is now open. Now you can chat with your fellow Maimu fans. You can send memes and praise your mime overlord. Check the chat right now for your invite. Literally right now. Right this second. Look in the chat. Look in your respective chat, everyone. Now you can do wonderful things like get notifications for my streams. Chat in the chat. Post your pets. We also have a channel called Moo. And it is a channel where you can only say moo. And if you post anything other than the word moo, your message gets obliterated. It is a wonderful place, and it's a little bare bones right now, but absolutely beautiful. Absolute Maimu. Here, I'm gonna send a message. Absolute Maimu. Wow. It's not even just because of that. I have one more big thing to announce. Oh wait, I think I'm gonna have to move over to the side for this. Other side again. One final announcement. Actually, let me do one more thing. Actually, nah. Never mind. That is my music. Hold on. I gotta do something. I don't know if it'll pick up. Oh wow, it actually worked. Look looking that monster in the damn face makes it all feel more real. Off. Sorry, I'm just taking it in right now. Everyone, the re-debut is in progress. And wow, look at that fantastic design and model right there. Wonder who drew that thing. Missed a couple details. I made a hat. I like the eyes. Thank you. Lotion Man, you might need to get out of the way a little bit. No offense to you. Say hello to the new Maimu guys. I tried to kind of create a fusion of the two designs that I had before, making something that kind of felt in the spirit while also being a bit unique, and I hope it came out well. I spent 6 days straight on this, so if you don't like it, I will cry. But the model art is complete. Technically it says 100% completed, but I say 99% because there's supposed to be like a little necktie there. But the model art is 99.9% completed. A rigor has been decided already, and all assets will soon reflect this new design. Instead of a full-on debut with everything laid out on the table all at once, we're going to go through a slow, gradual process, which will eventually, hopefully, lead up to a wonderful, not scuffed model designed by me. And of course, model is subject to change. I may do a little bit of editing here and there. She does have a hat. Actually, why don't I show you guys the hat? You guys are gonna go into my, like, wonderful little work in progress lair kind of here. Oh, hold on. I don't think that could have had worse timing. My dog got reverse sneezies while I was looking for hat. Everybody give condolences to my sweet little baby doggy Georgie. Oh yeah, I have to skim through all the freaking Tomodachi Life screenshots here. I literally had it. Show me the hat. Oh my gosh. I'm losing it here. Which one's this? I don't know. What is that? We'll never know. As a little sweet treat for all of you, you get the hat. I'll show you guys the hat. It's a big cartoony ass hat. So you get a hat. But only for a second. Hat time! Oh yeah, okay, now one more announcement, but it kind of leans into the other announcement, sort of. Viewers, no, 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 I don't think I will, actually. I don't think so. You are nothing to me. Nice hat, Maimu. Thank you. Hold on, I'm deleting you, motherfucker. I don't know how you got past. I don't know how you got past, buddy. Fine. You know what? If it's gonna give me that hard of a time while I'm trying to load this other thing up, because I don't know how to handle things properly and in a timely manner, everyone shun them. Shun them. Shun disgusted curtain P5P. Shun you. How dare you? You get nothing. Okay, yeah. I was talking about making improvements in my life before, and I think this kind of ties into it a little bit. There will be a slight content restructure going forward. George? Okay, crisis averted. There's going to be a content restructure going forward. We're going to be doing a little bit of extra, I'll be focusing more of my content on illustration from now on. And basically that means I'll be doing some more art streams, at least once a week, that kind of thing. Art. Which makes me kind of sound like a seal. Which makes me a little happy, honestly. Keep me motivated, alright? I talked about wanting to do more with my life. We're gonna go into character war. I'm not gonna go into all the deets. But basically, I went through a really bad mental funk when I was in college. And I went to college with a degree in studio art. But I ended up basically not being in the place where I imagined myself to be. And unfortunately, that fucked with me big time. Like, full-on mental breakdown for years and years. This feeling of horrible excessive inadequacy that I'm still battling to this day. It is no joke. But, it is a big but. I'm motivated now to take it back. And after some talks with a couple people that kind of helped me put things in focus, I know that I can do it. So you know what? I'm gonna draw. And I'm gonna draw what I want to draw. And I'm gonna do it out of love instead of an obligation to get through things like I did before. Draw all the magical Madoka girls. I'm gonna draw the Maguka. I'm gonna do stuff. Like, get myself out there. I'm just gonna make art. I want to make art, man. That's it. Feels crazy to say out loud. Oh, by the way, want to clarify. Hopefully it's a little obvious, but why'd the music stop? Dang, that long. I'm gonna make it obvious. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop the chatting. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop the gaming. Obviously, we're still gonna have Let's Plays going on. We'll still be playing Danganronpa. And I am sorry to announce that we will still be playing Balan Wonderworld. We're gonna get through everything. The only difference is we're gonna have a little bit of art in between. Now, it may be me trying to illustrate a full piece in one sitting. It may be just me dicking around and doing an art study. But I want to focus into that, and I want to do good things. Happy birthday to me. Pat on the back. What kind of art will we be focusing on? Like 2D animation, graphic design, etc. Character illustration. Like, I'm more in the character illustration kind of place. Have we dropped a game yet? We have not dropped any games. We have not dropped Balan. We are simply running away from the inevitable. But I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed at Balan. So basically, TLDR. First of all, you shut up. Hype, I have an excuse to draw. Yee. TLDR. Things are getting a little different around here. I hope you're ready for the ride. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. I feel still pretty decent. I'm a little airheaded. I know it's a little hard to tell, but I'm a little airheaded. But I'm feeling a little more airheaded than usual. I think I'm gonna take some time to just chillax. I took a couple days, honestly, playing Tomodachi Life. Trying to celebrate my birthday here. Okay, outro time. Everybody loves a good YouTuber outro. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, make sure you leave a like on YouTube. If you want to see more, you can either follow me on Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube. I am collecting so much saliva in my mouth. I'm sorry, the saliva threw me off. Follow me. Subscribe to my YouTube. Drop a sub if you'd like to financially support me. Of course, no stress if you cannot. It only adds extra incentive to me. Yeah, sub to my YouTube, or if you want to send other donations, you can tip me at kofi.com/Maimu. I am also on vloo play. If you want to get a little bit of something back for your support, it only costs $5. You can go ahead and request a custom voice request. Let's say you have a birthday message you want to send to a friend. You can have Maimu say it, because they're a big, fat, gluttonous Maimu fan who needs more Maimu in their sick, disgusting chud belly. You can do that. Actually, wait. I'm gonna back up with one more thing. I think I did a specific request and it may be public, but I'm not quite sure. This video will be shown on your profile. Oh yeah, we have you read Cursed Copy Pasta. Well, are you kidding? That'd actually just be fun to do in general. You have an example video in the form of made roleplay where I say moi cute. So if you're into that, you got that. I actually had a lot of fun with the roleplay. I had way more fun doing it than I thought. So yeah, go ahead and request that. Other than that though, shut up music. Happy birthday to me. Here's the new things ahead, buddies. That's the wrong fucking tab. Okay, bye. I'll be seeing you guys later. Here's to a new day. Also, I didn't thank you guys for 20 freaking birthday messages. What the heck? Bye, Moo.